Hi everyone and welcome to today's Cooking for Gamers. We're going to be making a very traditional recipe, which it doesn't contain that many hidden vegetables, but it's still tasty and I wanted to make it anyway. We're going to be making meatballs together with mashed potatoes. So we got lots of potatoes here. We're gonna be making our own cream sauce as well. And we're going to pickle cucumber and we're going to serve it with lingonberry jam. So the ingredients you need for this, for the meatballs, we need panko, basically just breadcrumbs. We need meat, salt and pepper, obviously, salt and pepper, egg. For this batch, I think we're going to use half of it. Let's maybe use 1 egg or 2. I'm not sure. We'll see. But we need egg. That's what we're going to need for the meatballs. That's it. And then we're going to need cucumber, a little bit of white wine vinegar. For the mashed potatoes, we need potatoes. We need a little bit of butter and milk. And we're basically going to mash that later. Then we have lingonberry jam. Are you serious with the sun? The second that I come out here, we get sun in here. Please go away, sun. Not right now. I usually always want sun, but not today. Lingonberry jam, you can definitely find this at IKEA if you have an IKEA nearby, or purchase it online. But this is the major part of Swedish Meatballs. And then we're going to be serving this with a cream sauce, which is also a very major part of this dish. We're going to be making it out of cooking cream, black currant deli, and then we're going to have some soy. And that's basically it. So let's get going. We're going to start by pickling the cucumber. So let's do that first. And then they're going to get to sit in the meantime while we cook. We need a cutting chop board. We need a little bowl as well to make the cucumbers. Now we're cutting very, 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 very thin slices. If they turn thick, then it kind of ruins the recipe. So you really, really, really want them to be thin. Like rather have them a bit like half, like butchered like this, than having them thick, you know. You definitely want them thin. You can still slice it with a cheese slicer. You know what? I realized that. I had another idea. I actually have a tool for this nowadays. I have a mandolin somewhere, which I don't know where it is. Where is it, actually? Chili. Where the heck did it go? It's not here. It's not here. It's not here. It could be in here. It's not here. What about here? Where the heck is it? Where could it have gone? What the heck? I mean, it was here somewhere. This tool that I'm looking for. A mandolin. Could it be somewhere here? Unless it's like up there. Could it be up there? Oh, there it is. Look, there it is. Here we go. We need to, oh yeah, we need to raise it. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Put it at 4 maybe. Haha, perfect. Okay, this is amazing. I haven't used this before actually. Wow, they turn out perfect. Look, so easy. Oh, amazing tool. You really want to be careful though, because this one is really sharp. Okay, so we're gonna stop right there before we cut off our fingers. There we go. Very pog, very, very pog. Freaking love this tool. We literally just slice these with the mandolin and the result is perfect, really. Love it. Exactly what we wanted. Instead of on 4, I think 4 millimeters, right? It should have been on 3 millimeters maybe, but love it. 10 out of 10. Boop. Now we're gonna put some vinegar in here. Not too much, but just a bit. And then we're gonna add water and salt. Salt and a little bit of sugar. We're gonna get a spoon. The sugar is just there to like bring the flavors out and everything, but you really don't need that much. There we go. And then we cover it in water. Here we go. All right, so now these are gonna get pickled basically. We're just gonna let them sit in this pickling mix until we're done cooking. Now, for starters, we're gonna get the potatoes boiling. And to make the mashed potatoes boil faster, we just cut them in little pieces. Let's turn it on. Let it start boiling. Okay. We're gonna cut these. Bum bum bada bum 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 bum. There we go. Click click bada bum 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 click click. I realize now we don't have the timer here. Wait, I gotta go fix that. I'll be right back, chat. How did I forget about that? Wow, such a noob streamer. Such a noob streamer. Potatoes are chopped. We're gonna get them into the boiling water once that is ready to go. I'm gonna put this one back in here. We're gonna take my rings off as well. We need to get a plate so we can put them on the plate. Do 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 do. Getting all of the potatoes down here. Okay, let's save some for my future nacho plate here. I'm gonna save like this much maybe for a nacho plate. That's what we're doing another day. Okay, we got a little egg. I don't know if 1 egg is enough though. We should have brought 2. I'm gonna get a second. We're gonna get some panko. Perfect. All right, we got panko in here. The breadcrumbs here are basically to bind the meatballs and make them like you want them to become like smooth meat surface kind of thing instead of getting it like these choppy pieces to fall off, you know? So you want them to hold together, which you use the egg and the bread for breadcrumbs. We're doing a subathon right now, guys. You have the clock of the remaining time up here in the corner. We have 3 hours and 16 minutes left, unless you guys increase that. Meatball subathon. Okay, here we go. Now we're gonna start rolling these. The rolling part is what usually takes a bunch of time, which is why many times I'm very lazy to do this. So I just make what we call panbiffar instead. They're basically like meatballs, but you take one big batch and make one beef patty instead. But that's also a very Swedish dish. Same with this. Let's also start the fan now. Hope that the noise isn't too bad. Let me know if it is. Let me know if it is. Ba, 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 ba. Do. What? Eric, what the heck? Thank you so much. Thank you so freaking much. I really appreciate the 5 gifted subs. Let's go. Thank you. You just extended the timer with 7 minutes. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Oh, did it start? Sorry. Did we get too much? Whenever it boils over, it turns off the stove automatically so that it doesn't, you know, go to. There we go. Carry on. Keep boiling, please. How many are you making? I don't know. However many it turns into. Let's go. We're gonna put these over here, and we're gonna bring the frying pan. Here we go. I wonder if I can fit all of these. Yeah, I think I can. 7 meatballs. What, you usually do 3 or 4? That's very few, isn't it? All right, there we go. Here we've got the rolled meatballs. We're gonna fry them in here. We got the potatoes boiling and the pickled gherkins. No, but the pickled cucumber is right here. And of course, our beloved lingonberry jam. Soon these are done, which means we're gonna start making the mash, and we're currently gonna start frying these. Okay, we're gonna stick in the potato. Stick them, chat, stick them. Yep, they're done. Time to start frying the meatballs. We got 1 meatball, 2 meatball, 3 meatball. It should turn into 21 meatballs at least. We're also gonna start doing the sauce now. We really need to start doing that. I'm just gonna pour the water off of these potatoes. There we go. Let's get the sauce canister. Sauce canister. We're gonna do it right here. Okay, so the key to any Swedish meatballs is the sauce. And this is the most amazing part. Get some butter in there as the base. We also need butter for the mashed potatoes, which we're gonna do somewhere here. If we can fit anything really. I'm not gonna get these flipped around when there's no space in the pan. This is very interesting. I'd rather put feta cheese in my meatballs. Oh, get a huge wok pan? I can't because this is an induction stove and the wok pan is round in the bottom. So then I would have to get like the separate thing with this like fire heated or whatever. But yeah, sad. Actually, let's just make it full. Let's go. I can just save the rest for later. Okay, now we're adding black currant deli. Very good, very good. Boop. There we go. We're gonna add some soy to get that brown color, like cream sauce should have. A little bit more. A little bit more. I'm making a lot actually right now. Nice. There we go. We're gonna put this back in here. We're gonna put this here, and then we're gonna use maizena to make it thicker, basically. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Flip them around. Thank you. And flip. Oh, come on. We've got the meatballs frying. We've got the sauce cooking up, or whatever you call it. It has to start boiling, and then you can lower it to let it simmer. Cucumbers is still there. And now it's time to do the mashed potatoes. Boop. All right, let's bring the mashed potatoes. I wonder if I have my tool here somewhere. I have a big tool for like mashing potatoes, but I can never remember where I put it. Shouldn't it be here? I think it should be here. Or maybe not. Or it was here back in the day. But things have moved lately in the kitchen. I might have to do it with a fork then, which is really annoying because that makes it so much more time consuming. There it is. What the heck is it doing up here? Now we're ready to make some mashed potatoes right here. Do. Here we go. Really good tool if you're gonna make mashed potatoes. Boom, boom, boom. But yeah, this makes it so much faster as opposed to if you had to like mash every single one with a fork or something. That takes forever. I made more mashed potatoes than what we need for today because my idea is that for tomorrow's cooking stream, we're making homemade potato croquettes. Now we've mashed the potatoes. Now we're putting some butter in here. Let that melt with the potatoes. We're also gonna add some salt. There we go. And then we need a spoon. Should have taken a bigger spoon. This is a very small spoon for this. Oh well. Now we're gonna add the milk. The milk is what makes it smooth. Don't add too much because then it becomes like very liquid. Better to take a little bit and then increase if you need more. Also, some people like it when it's like not very smooth, you know. You want like little pieces and everything. That's very preferential, I guess. Gonna add a little bit more. There we go. This goes back in. That means the butter goes back in as well because we're done with that. Okay, we need a little bit of a taste sample. Need a bit more salt. Okay, very, very nice. Now we're gonna turn this off because it's getting very hot. Gonna let it cool down a little bit, simmer. And we still have these, the cucumber, pickled cucumber right here. Homemade pickled cucumbers. I think they're basically done now. This was good timing on everything as well. Everything got done at the same time. Love it. Okay, so we need 3 plates because we're 3 people today. Oh yeah, I forgot to, I'm gonna taste again, see if it's good. So good. So freaking good. Do you make enough for the whole community? Not today, I'm just making for 3 people. This is all for 3 people. I don't know if you think I'm crazy with that, but I'm okay with that. Okay, clip clap. Now, mashed potatoes. I wonder how much mashed potatoes. I think Olaf wants a lot of mashed potatoes. There we go. He'll be happy with lots of mash. And this is for his brother, who probably also wants a lot of food. Okay, there we go. And then this is going into the fridge once it's cooled down. Now we're gonna add sauce. And actually, let's do this first. Lingonberry. You can actually start serving these over here instead. Where we're gonna put it? We're gonna put it here. There we go. Done. Boom. And then we've got the pickled cucumber. We're gonna pour off the water, the excess water here. Don't want that. The water and vinegar and salt and sugar bits. Now we just want the cucumbers. There we go. I'm gonna save a few for my meal tomorrow. I don't know if these are gonna be good by tomorrow, but we'll see. Hopefully they will be. I don't like it when they're too hard pickled, if that makes sense, you know? Because if they lie in the pickle thingy for too long, they're not as good in my opinion. Did you season your potatoes? No, just butter and milk and salt. Well, salt is seasoning, I guess. I'm also a sauce monster, but for serving purposes, I'm gonna put a little bit less for starters. At least while I take the pictures, you know? Here we have the plates. Boom. Very, very nice. I'm gonna serve this to the other dude. Now we're gonna eat. Need to make one round with more gravy. Okay, rating time, chat. Drum roll. 10 of 10, chat. Not even kidding. How does the sauce taste? What's in it? Butter, cream. Pedro! Thank you so freaking much. Really, 25. Holy Pedro! You are amazing. Thank you so freaking much. You just added a ton of time to the timer. Let's freaking go. That was like half an hour. That was more, 35 minutes or something. Jesus Christ. Thank you so much, Pedro. You're amazing. I really, really appreciate it. Okay. Food is done. Oh my god, I almost forgot to finish all my my ending of my cooking video. This is not good. Okay. Wonderful! No freaking way with the 10 gifted subs. You just added a ton of time to the timer. Hi. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Mwah, you're amazing. Thank you. Anyway, what was I saying? Ending for my YouTube video. That recipe was so freaking amazing. I really, really, really recommend it. But make sure to get the cream sauce and the lingonberry jam for it as well. If you like the video, you can also find a recommended video here, I think. Why do I always remember or never remember this? And then a subscribe button thingamabob up here. Until then, or until see you on next stream. I don't know what to say. We're doing a subathon. I don't even know. Have a good one, chat. Bye. See you in the next video. Mwah.